Many people use the terms feeling depressed and severe depression interchangeably, but there's actually a big difference between the two. Welcome to today's video, guys. As part of exploring the complexities of mental health and the different experiences that people may have, today we're going to discuss the topic of depression, and particularly the difference between severe depression and feeling depressed. As always, you'll be getting a bonus towards the end of the video, and today's will be something really special. I'll be sharing an uncommon activity I've found works great for easing depression later in the video. So be sure to stay till the end. Welcome to our channel, where we talk about the journey to self-development. If you're new here, we trust you're going to love this video. And if you're a subscriber, thank you for coming back. Without further ado, here we go. Let's begin by defining what we mean by feeling depressed. Everyone goes through ups and downs in life, and feeling down or sad is a normal part of the human experience. Things like a breakup, a loss of a loved one, or even just a tough day at work can spark this sadness. But these feelings usually pass with time. Severe depression, on the other hand, is a much more serious condition. It's a mental illness that affects lots and lots of people, and it's characterized by persistent feelings of sadness, hopelessness, and a lack of interest in things that once brought joy. People with severe depression often have trouble functioning in daily life, and may even have thoughts of suicide. So, how can you tell the difference between feeling depressed and severe depression? One way is to look at the duration of the feelings. If you've been feeling down for more than 2 weeks, it may be severe depression. Let's break it down with a couple of examples. Imagine you just went through a tough breakup and you're feeling really down. You might have trouble sleeping, lose your appetite, and feel like you have no energy. This is an example of feeling depressed. It's a normal response to a difficult situation, and it may last for a few days or even a few weeks. But as time goes on, you start to feel better. You begin to sleep better, your appetite returns, and you start to feel like yourself again. Now, let's say you've been dealing with a chronic illness you've been struggling with for a long time. You've been feeling down for months, maybe even years. You can't sleep, you don't want to eat, and you feel like there's no hope. This is an example of severe depression. It's a long-term condition that affects your daily life, and it can be difficult to manage. You may need professional help to get through it. So as you can see, one main difference between feeling depressed and severe depression is the duration of the feelings. Feeling depressed is a normal reaction to a difficult situation, and usually goes away with time. Severe depression, on the other hand, is a long-term condition that affects your daily life and can be challenging to manage. Another way is to look at the intensity of the feelings. If your sadness is so extreme that it's impacting your ability to function in daily life, it's likely severe depression. For example, if you recently lost your job, you may feel upset and unmotivated for a few days. But with time and support from loved ones, you can pick yourself back up and start looking for new job opportunities. This is an example of feeling depressed in response to a difficult life event. Severe depression is a much more serious and debilitating condition that can greatly impact a person's quality of life. The intensity of the feelings associated with severe depression is much greater than feeling depressed. For example, someone with severe depression may feel overwhelmed with a sense of hopelessness and helplessness, to the point where they are unable to perform even basic daily tasks. They may also have thoughts of self-harm or suicide. This level of intensity can be incredibly difficult to cope with, and often requires professional help to manage. People with severe depression may have difficulty getting out of bed, maintaining relationships, or even taking care of themselves. They may also experience physical symptoms such as fatigue, changes in appetite, and trouble sleeping. Hey, if you're enjoying this video so far, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content about self-development and improving your life. It really helps our new channel, and your kindness will go a long way. So, what are the symptoms of severe depression? Well, for starters, it's a persistent feeling of sadness, hopelessness, and loss of interest in activities that you used to enjoy. It can also manifest as changes in appetite and sleep patterns, feelings of worthlessness, guilt, and even thoughts of suicide. But here's the thing. These symptoms can also be present in someone who is just feeling depressed. For example, you may have lost interest in hobbies that you used to love, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you have severe depression. It could just be a temporary phase. Another overlap is the feeling of hopelessness. We all have moments where we feel like nothing is going right. But for someone with severe depression, this feeling is constant and overwhelming. It's important to note that this feeling of hopelessness is not just a feeling down, but rather a persistent and overwhelming feeling that can last for weeks or months. Feeling worthless and guilty is another symptom that can overlap between feeling depressed and severe depression. We all have moments where we feel like we're not good enough, but for someone with severe depression, these feelings are constant and can make it difficult for them to function in their daily lives. In both cases, the symptoms of severe depression and feeling depressed overlap in many ways. So the key difference is the severity and persistence of these symptoms. Next, we're going to compare the ways of coping with feeling depressed versus severe depression. For someone feeling depressed, one of the most important things is to talk to someone about how you're feeling. Whether it's a friend, family member, or therapist, talking about your feelings can help you process them and make them less overwhelming. Another important thing to do is to take care of yourself physically. Eating well, getting enough sleep, and exercising can all help to improve your mood. You need to find things that make you happy and make time for them. Whether it's reading a book, going for a walk, or listening to music, taking time to do things you enjoy can help to lift your mood. With severe depression, seeking professional help is often the best route. This could be in the form of therapy or medication. A therapist can help you understand and cope with your feelings. And medication can help to alleviate these symptoms of depression. Now, before we round off this session, as I hinted in the start of the video, I'll just go ahead and share with you a less-known activity that can be incredibly beneficial for anyone struggling with depression. This activity is gardening. Yes, you heard that right. Gardening can be a powerful tool in the fight against depression. Studies have shown that spending time in nature, and specifically working with plants, can have a positive impact on mental health. Here's the catch. Gardening is a form of mindfulness that requires focus and attention, which can help to take the mind off negative thoughts and feelings. It also provides a sense of accomplishment and purpose as you watch your plants grow and flourish. I've also found that gardening provides a sense of social connection. Whether you're working on a community garden or just spending time with a friend or family member, the act of working together on a shared project can be very therapeutic. Of course, gardening is not a cure for depression, and it should not be used as a replacement for professional treatment. But it can be a great addition to your treatment plan and help you improve your overall mood and well-being. So if you're looking for a new way to manage your depression, consider giving gardening a try. Feeling depressed is a normal part of life, and everyone experiences it at some point. However, severe depression is a serious mental health condition that requires professional treatment. If you're struggling to function in your daily life, and your feelings of sadness and hopelessness persist, it's important to reach out for help and talk to a mental health professional. Remember, seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Also, if you found this video helpful, please like and comment below so we can continue our conversation about this important topic in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. See you soon.